AskReddit by Certified Anus. What single ingredient spoils an entire food dish for you if it's included? Warm something up with radish, which is good raw, and it will infuse the food with the taste of death. Try switching to white radish like daikon or the Korean ones. They have a much more subtle taste. Not necessarily food but stevia leaf or most artificial sweetener. I can always tell when they add that garbage. What's wild is stevia tastes like an artificial chemical sweetener right from the leaf of the plant itself. When whoever you're with makes breakfast using coconut oil, coconut flavored eggs, or bacon, anyone? Who even uses oil for cooking bacon? I mean, it releases its own delicious fat. Jello might be a white person thing, but at every single family gathering I've went to there was some kind of dessert that would have been great if Jello wasn't added. They always fucking added Jello, not even the good kind either. Always the worst flavors. What the fuck is a Jello salad? Why does a Jello salad exist in the first place? Nobody ever touched the Jello salad, never stops them from making it though. Year after year family gatherings were tainted with my disgust for Jello salad. I stopped going to family gatherings a few years back. I couldn't take the unbearable encounters with the cursed dessert any longer. I have a couple of friends from Saudi and they're obsessed with Jello, which I'm kinda confused about because it's made with gelatin and it's not halal. One of them said they get some from the Middle Eastern store, not sure about the others, but they love it. Anytime they have a big dinner or party they have Jello. Like every time. Usually they have it made with like a whipped cream topping on top with strawberries or something. Miracle Whip. Sandwich kicking flavor my ass. Sweetish and bland. Like tasting beige. Fennel. I used to feel the same, but then my sister-in-law introduced me to an amazing fennel and mandarin salad and I will eat that thing by the bucket load. Celery. Never in my life have I had a craving for crunchy, stringy water. I love crunchy, stringy water so much, lol. Blended cauliflower as a rice alternative. I mean, it doesn't taste like rice, but I like it for what it is and it's a nice low carb alternative. Surprised to hear people hate it. Not necessarily an ingredient, but if I bite a chunk of fat on a piece of meat it's game over. I can't help but want to cringe and throw up. Oh, I'm like that if there's any gristle. I'm all about the texture of food and if there's anything unexpected it can put me off the whole meal. Could be happily chewing a juicy burger but the moment there's a piece of gnarly gristle I'm done with it. Fish on pizza is cursed for me. Want to know about a doomed love? She would always order our pizza with anchovies. No fish. Want to know true love? I ate it. I put it in my mouth, chewed and swallowed. Fish. I swallowed fish on my pizza. And smiled. Every pizza, every time. Because I loved her. She dumped my ass for her former boyfriend. The very good news, I have not had to put those damn fish on my pizza for many decades. Cloves. It gives food a medicinal taste. This is the first answer to truly fascinate and surprise me. I've always thought of it as the ultimate Christmas ingredient. Added to any sweets during the winter, and they are Christmas ready. Even when I taste it in savory Asian foods, the dish is immediately Christmas flavored in my brain. Cilantro. Tastes like soap to me. It's genetic. Something like 30% of people taste soap. IDKY, but I will pass on raw onion. Grilled onion is fine though. Raw and grilled onions probably have the biggest taste difference in all of processed foods. Aubergine. Texture of cooked aubergine is no different than mucus. I find it revolting. Eggplant. They're talking about eggplant. Anise. Years ago I found hard rose candies with anise in the center. It tasted like I was eating soap with black licorice in the middle. Yucky. Arsenic. It's too almondy. You're thinking of cyanide. Arsenic has a subtle garlic scent, which becomes quite fragrant if heated with olive oil and rainbow peppercorn. Raisins. Especially when they're in cookies and you mistake it for chocolate chips. I love oatmeal cookies and I'd love oatmeal chocolate chip cookies even more. What do we put in them instead? Fucking raisins. Bread and butter pickles. Fuck sweet pickles, they can burn in hell. Dill pickles only. Avocado. My wife once asked me if I liked avocado shortly after we were married. Sure, I guess I do. So it soon became part of dinners. A lot. Too much. So much that even sprinkled with lemon juice, it soon became unbearable. To this day, 10 years later, I can't do anything with avocado in it. Shaved coconut. That texture just gives me chills. Yuck. Horseradish. It's not about the spicy. I like spicier stuff than my wife can handle, but she likes horseradish and I can't stand even a little bit. I don't even like a tiny bit of horseradish, Mr. Donna Sub. IDK what it is about it. I love horseradish and wasabi and cannot take any other spicy foods. So I agree that it is a very different kind of heat. Any kind of squash family. I hate the smell, taste, feel ugh. Truffle oil. I cook a lot. Have lots of spices, oils, etc. Went to my GF's friend's new house. First time having drinks with them, we got talking about cooking and she mentioned infused oils. I blurted out I used a fancy bottle of truffle oil someone gave us a while back for the first time the other day. Ugh, fucking horrible. No idea where it came from. You guessed it, her reply. That was a Christmas present from us. Comma. Edit. For those that are interested, I've just dug it out. Looks expensive but kind of an old brand. The label is all in French and it has truffles in the bottle. There's also a matching truffle infused balsamic vinegar. Label says La Bastide de Manon. Olives. They have such a strong taste, it dominates everything you add them to. Love olive oil, though. Blue cheese. So much this. Especially because it comes pretty regularly. On salads, on sandwiches, on steaks, with chicken wings. I had a leather jacket in a closet that got moldy because of humidity in the closet. It got so moldy that it stuck to the wall, and made a peeling sticker sound when I peeled it off the wall. Blue cheese smells like that did. Raisins. You and Garfield. Beets. I know you love beet salad, Angela. Natto. I was just talking to my cousin today about natto. I have a hard time with it, but he feels it's worth the weirdness for the health benefits and he says he is liking it more, but he enjoys it most when it's mixed with other fermented veggies. I thought that was interesting and it most makes me want to try it again. People gonna be hating on cilantro, but I love it. Yeah, cilantro was the first thing I thought of when I saw this question. Mint jelly. Mushrooms. I will sit there for 10 minutes and pick those motherfuckers out one by one. I love all mushrooms. My husband fucking hates them. He says it's like eating a tumor. Caper. It's so fucking vile, WTF. They taste like nail polish smells and I cannot explain why I like them. It makes no sense.